Hey YouTube beauties, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial slash review on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills kind of collection. They recently launched their Soft Glam palette, which I was super excited to get because I love neutral eyeshadows. And with it, they came out with a highlighter, a bronzer, and some lipsticks. I wanted to do a video to show you guys about it, do a review and a makeup tutorial. This is my makeup look. If you want to see how I came to get this look, and if you want to see my opinion on the whole collection, just keep watching because it's coming up. Okay, so I have already primed my eyelids and I have already placed tape because I'm going to be doing a winged look today. And now I'm just going to get into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. So it's got the same texture as all the other palettes. So far, this one has got to be my favorite. I love neutral tones. I love neutral eye makeup looks, and I was so excited the second I saw this, like on Instagram. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this palette. I've already used it a couple times since I bought it. I got it like last week, I want to say, but I wanted to get the rest of the collection before like doing a video. The pigment is really nice too. So I'm going to go over a little bit about how it feels while I'm doing the makeup look today. After I prime, I always like to put a base color down on my eyelids just so everything blends easier. I use this color Tempera. It's the lightest color in the palette and I use it as a base color. It is amazingly pigmented and so beautiful, so soft. It's like amazing. I love it. You can already see the pigment like in the eyeshadow color as I tap my brush in, and then you can see the pigment already. It's amazing. This color is just like a soft cream kind of color. It's not too light, but it's gonna like highlight the brow bone if you don't add an extra color like under there. It's so powdery. It's like, it feels like a pure powder. Like always, this palette does come with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, the double-ended brush. So I'm going to take the blending side of the brush. I'm going to take this color Orange Soda and I'm going to put that into my crease. You can see it's super light, but it's still, this one is just already a light color. It's a very, well, it's like orange cream color because I mean the name is Orange Soda, so, but it's super light. It's perfect if you want to add a little bit more color to your crease. So normally I add burnt orange, but today I feel like going in with a little bit of dusty rose. It's right under the first shade I used, Tempera, because I like the way that looks. Like, it's just like, they're so creamy, and you can kind of see how pigmented it is, like the color, but these are so they're so powdery. They're like I said before, almost like the finest powder, I want to say. And Dusty Rose is like the perfect color where if you want to do a quick eye makeup look, because I did this yesterday, I put literally Tempera all over my lid and then I just added Dusty Rose to my crease. People were complimenting that makeup look. They really liked it. They're like, I like how natural it like looks. It doesn't have too much going on, things like that. So you can just do these two for a quick makeup look and it's amazing. So I'm going to now take this shade Glistening and I'm going to press that onto my eyelid. These are just so soft. I'm obsessed. And this is a palette that you can literally use every day, especially if you're someone like me who loves neutral tones and you don't always need that pop of color. Like, you just want to do like a nice neutral eye makeup. You can definitely, like, this will definitely be a great palette for you. I think this palette's like a huge win. I know a lot of people loved the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. I personally don't even own that one. I have the Subculture, the Prism, and then this one. This one I really like because I'm somebody who loves those neutral tones. I know Modern Renaissance, from looking at it, it looks like it's got like a lot of pinks in it, which is cool if like that's what you're into. But if you're like me and you're really into having like a neutral toned makeup look, this palette is amazing. It's got plenty of mattes and it's got shimmers in it too. If you want to give that pop of color, it's like, I love it. I've been literally using this every day I do my makeup. I'm gonna take some more of the color Dusty Rose and put more in my crease. I feel like it's not seen as much anymore, so I just want to dab a little bit more in there. Now I'm going to take this color Mulberry. It's like a deep dark burgundy almost. It's really pretty though. Like I said, neutral tone palette. Amazing. I love this thing. I'm going to press Mulberry on the outer portion of like my eye and kind of try to smoke it out a little bit. Okay, and so I'm just going to add some eyeliner, but really quickly, I also wanted to say I haven't seen any fallout from this palette since I started using it right now. I haven't seen any of the colors fall out. You saw I even used this dark mulberry color, and there was no fallout. Like, this is amazing. I love the way this palette is. Like I said, beautiful neutral tones. I like my neutral tones. If you're a big fan of neutral tones, you will love this palette too. Just go to Sephora or Ulta even and just swatch it even, and you will see like how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, love this. I'm gonna go do my eyeliner, and then I'm going to apply my foundation, and then we're gonna get into the bronzer, the highlighter, and a lipstick. Okay, as you can see, the rest of my face is done. So let's get into the other products. We're going to start with the bronzer. I have the Anastasia new powder bronzer in the shade Cappuccino. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of like their blush trio set, except it's just one whole bronzer instead of three different shades that you can blend, which I personally prefer this one color palette rather than like three ones. I really love this bronzer. I absolutely love it. You guys know I've tried so many different bronzers. I've tried the Hula bronzer. I've tried the Makeup Revolution bronzer, which I don't have a problem with. That one I just needed to really pack on. I was also really liking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I recently got that one maybe like 2 months ago. But this bronzer is amazing. Like, I love this. I don't know what it is. I feel like the color is so universal. I really love it. I feel like it goes on perfectly. It doesn't like over bronze your face. It's a super fine powder, just like the eyeshadows. It's really pigmented. I'm so happy about this bronzer. I really think this bronzer is good. Like, I'm almost like, why haven't they made bronzers like before? Because this is just so good. So I'm just gonna bronze. And when I do my contour line, I kind of press it in and press it up just to kind of draw out a spot for myself, and then I'll blend it. And I take the brush and I press it, and then I'll blend. So that is the bronzer in the shade Cappuccino. Like I said, I love this bronzer. I think it's amazing. It was definitely a great add to like this kind of collection, because I feel like a bronzer just kind of completes the collection, because you know it's eyeshadow, new lipsticks, highlighter, bronzer, perfect, especially because they already have their blushes. So now, time for the highlighter. I've heard mixed things about this highlighter. Some people say it's chalky, some people love it. It is like a super, I I just want to take a second to even say I love the way it looks in the packaging. Like I love that it like moves. It almost looks like desert sand to me. Like the terrain of it. I don't really know how to explain it, but it is so cute, so different from like other highlighters. They're just mostly smooth or something like that, but this one's so nice. I'm gonna swatch it now. Wow, that is like really pigmented. I don't know how people, I like the way it feels. I mean, the texture of it, it doesn't bother me. It's not like, I don't know, I like it. So yeah. So we're just gonna highlight now and see how this baby works. To do my nose, I'm just gonna use this tiny like pencil brush. And then I'm going to use this to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. I like it. I feel like I kind of have to keep going in a little bit. It could be because of my fan brush. I'm not sure. Sometimes like for the cheekbone area. So, but I feel like it went really easily on my nose. So I'm not entirely sure if it's just my brush or if it's the product. But so far, it looks amazing. I love it. It doesn't feel chalky or anything like that. It feels smooth. I just like to dab highlighter everywhere. I like the highlighter too. It is really nice. It's almost like a gold but champagne-y color. So it's not overly gold. Like I said, it's got that little mix of champagne in there. So it goes really well with the whole neutral theme of the palette. I like the highlighter. Like I said, it doesn't feel chalky like I heard some people say. It looks fine. Like I think it was my brush, because when I used the pencil brush to do it on my nose, like it went fine. I didn't have to go over it and over it over like multiple times. Lastly, from this new collection, they launched some lipsticks. So I bought a lipstick to match this video. The lipstick I got was the new shade Bohemian. So this is the liquid lipstick in the shade Bohemian that I'm wearing now. I like it so far. It doesn't feel like overly drying. I hope it does dry kind of fast, but not drying out my lips, because I don't like, I like lipsticks to dry semi-fast, so that way I don't have to worry about them staining things. I have never worn an Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick before. This is my first time. I've never even worn their matte lipsticks before, like not the liquid ones, the other ones. I've never worn those. So this is the first time I'm wearing any of their lipsticks, but I am super excited. So far it feels fine. It doesn't bother me or anything. And it feels actually a little dry already, which is super impressive because I literally just put it on like 2 minutes ago. So that was the whole collection. I used the Soft Glam palette, I used the bronzer, I used the highlighter, and I used the lipstick. All in all, I like this collection. I like the look I made. I like the palette because, like I said, I am somebody who loves neutral tones. Bronzer, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy it today, but maybe think about giving it a chance when you run out of a bronzer. The highlighter, so far it's doing good. You can find other highlighters that are just as great. People say it's chalky. I don't seem to think that. I liked everything in the collection. Like, I couldn't find a problem with these items. This was a collection that really kind of, I don't know, I liked, and I think it was mostly because it revolved around a palette with such neutral tones. The lipstick doesn't feel drying. If this isn't your color, that's fine. Like I said, they came out with other colors. I just happen to like this color personally. It was super easy. I was worried it was going to be difficult because of the shape of the applicator. I was worried that I wasn't going to get like a smooth enough application. I wasn't going to be able to carve out my lips perfectly, but it was super easy. Like, it didn't give me a hard time. I like the lipstick. It's not drying on me. So yeah, if you liked this makeup look, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!